The pen is the tongue of the mind. Miguel de Cervantes. Life hands us a script we never asked for. We are given pages filled with loss, pain, setbacks, and struggles we never saw coming. And for the longest time, I thought I had no control of the words being written in my life. But then I realized something powerful. I have the pen, and so do you. If you've ever felt like life keeps knocking you down, I want you to hear me. I understand. I have lived through moments that made me question everything. I have been buried under the weight of loss, under the weight of fear, and the weight of frustration. There were nights I laid awake asking, why me? But pain doesn't discriminate. It comes for all of us. Nothing can prepare you for hearing the words, your child has autism. The dreams I had for my son, the vision of what our lives would look like, suddenly shattered. I didn't know what the future held for him, and I was scared. Would he ever be independent? Would he face rejection? Would he understand just how deeply I love him? The autism diagnosis wasn't just about him. It was about me. It forced me to grow, to learn, and to navigate in ways I never imagined. It was overwhelming, but one thing became clear. I had to rewrite my expectations, not my love. My son didn't need fixing. He needed understanding. Just when I thought I was getting a handle on life, another blow came. The flames rose high, consuming everything I had worked for, my home, my belongings, my memories, gone in an instant. There's something cruel about watching fire take what you spent years building, knowing you can do nothing to stop it. I remember standing outside, watching the smoke fade into the night sky, feeling as if my whole identity had burned with it. But here's what I know now. Fire destroys, but it also refines. When everything is stripped away, you find what truly matters. And at least I was still standing. I thought I had reached my breaking point, but life had more tests for me. In the middle of my darkest storm, when I was already under investigation, I got the call. My father was deceased. Just like that. No last conversation, no chance to say goodbye. Just an emptiness that no words could fill. Grief is a cruel companion. It follows you into every moment, whispering regrets, replaying memories, and reminding you of what will never be. I wanted to fall apart. I wanted to pause life and just grieve. But life doesn't wait. And when you're already fighting battles on multiple fronts, you don't get the luxury of stopping. As if losing my father wasn't enough, my mother's health took a devastating hit. A heart attack. The woman who raised me, who had already lost so much, was now fighting for her own life. The weight of it all was suffocating. I felt trapped in a never-ending cycle of pain, loss, and helplessness. Have you ever reached the point where you wonder if you have anything left to give? Where you wake up not just tired, but soul weary? I was there. I had lost so much, and yet somehow the world expected me to keep going. Then, in the midst of it all, something shifted. I I realized that I still had a choice. Life had taken so much from me, but it could not take my power to choose how I responded. I couldn't rewrite the past, but I could pick up the pen and start writing a new future. And that's what I want you to understand today. You have the pen. No matter what you've lost, no matter how many battles you're fighting, you still hold the power to write what comes next. Your pain may have shaped you, but it does not have to define you. You are more than your worst day. You are more than your failures, your heartbeats, and your disappointments. I could have let my circumstances break me. I could have let grief, loss, and fear turn me into someone bitter and angry, but I chose differently. And so can you. I decided that if I had to endure all of this, that it wouldn't be for nothing. I would use my pain to help others. I would use my story to remind people that they are not alone, that resilience is real, and that hope is always within reach. The moment you decide to stop being a victim of your own story and start being the author of it, everything changes. You stop waiting for life to be fair. You stop looking for someone else to rescue you. You take control. I stopped replaying my losses and started focusing on my gains. I still had breath in my body, I still had dreams to chase, and I still had love to give. And so do you. You are stronger than you think. Every battle you survived proves that. Every scar tells a story of your resilience. I could have let my past define me, but instead, I decided to let it refine me. I took back my power. I started a new business. I rebuilt. I found joy again. Your life matters. Every pain, every lesson, every triumph, it all adds up to something meaningful. Don't be ashamed of where you've been. Use it. I now leave each day knowing that my life is not just about me. It's about the people I can help, the lives I can touch, and the hope that I can spread. There are a million reasons to give up, but there is one powerful reason to keep going. Because your future is worth fighting for. Resilience is built in the fire. It's built in the moments when you think you can't go on, but somehow you keep moving. Today is a new page. You don't have to stay stuck in the past. Pick up the pen. Will you write a story of defeat? Or will you write a story of victory, of overcoming, and of strength? You don't control what happens to you, but you control how you respond. And that response shapes everything. You are not powerless. You are not broken beyond repair. You are capable of rising. Someone out there needs to know that survival is possible, that joy can come again, that hope is real. And so today, I ask you, what will you do with your pen? Your story is still being written. Make sure it's a masterpiece. You've got this. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.